Welcome back to the kitchen. I'm Tom, the Sunday dinner chef. Today, old school mac and cheese, but this time with a little pork belly. Let's get going. Okay, jumping right into this here. We are going to be using some shells. It's number 22. That just means the size. Okay, there's all different size shells. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this whole pound. We're going to be putting it into a pot of salted water. Please do not use olive oil or any kind of oil in with your water because it does nothing for it. It actually repels any kind of sauce that you want to put to it. The whole idea of this is you want the sauce to attract to the pasta. All right. Okay, ingredients. Now, I'm going to use a small white onion, one jalapeno. I'm going to use a small carrot. It's going to offset the heat a little bit, give it that sweetness, and some garlic. I also have some shiitake mushrooms that are being rehydrated. I'm going to cut them up bite-sized. This is all going to go in with the macaroni. Okay, I'm going to saute them up first, and yeah, I'm just going to show you what we're cutting up here. Now, some people say, well, I don't like watching you cut the vegetables and stuff. Well, it's an important process, okay? A lot of people don't know how to do it or want to see how to do it. So I'm going to keep including this in here. I'll speed it up so we don't go total boredom. But with that said, you want to make everything in something like this pretty much even. So that's what I'm going to be cutting up. If you are new to jalapenos, suggest wear a glove or wash your hands real good and do not touch your eyes, okay? I am a professional and I touch my eyes and I cry the rest of the day. Okay, with that said now, I'm going to slice these all up nice and even. And this is going to go into a saute pan just with olive oil and some Tommy spice. Now, introducing the star of the show here is the pork belly, okay? Now, I buy this in an Asian store. The price is really, really good. I'm going to use some Parmesan cheese just with the ingredients I have right here. And that's just a little bit of Mexican oregano. Now, I'm going to take these pork bellies. I'm going to take that hard skin off. I don't know about you, but I have a hard time with them, chewing it. So take them off, and I'm just going to cube these up. And these are going to get put into my big roasting pan here, and it's going to go into the oven, 400 degrees. I'm going to crisp them up. Now that is not a roasting pan, that is a half deep steam table hotel pan, but I use it for a roasting pan. That goes into the oven to stop the splatter, and as you can see, we need to clean the oven. Into the saute pan, I'm going to put some olive oil. And then we're going to be putting in our vegetables, which consist, like you've seen before, onion, jalapeno, carrot, garlic, and also some shiitake mushrooms that are cut up. Now we just want to make these translucent, so I don't want to overcook them. Add a little Tommy spice to it. Now let's check on the pasta. Yeah, the pasta's just about there. Okay. The next step I'm going to do is important, okay? Even if you're making regular sauce, to use some of the pasta water. Now, this is loaded with starch, okay, and can help thicken a loose sauce, and can also take a thick sauce and thin it out a little bit just before you serve it, okay? Now, with that said, I put a little bit of butter in with the shells. Now, I could eat that just like that, just with the butter. A little salt and pepper in there. Oh, that's something else. Now, adding the vegetables in. They're translucent, just nice. Carrots still have a little bit of a bite to them. And that's what I want. I'm going to mix this up. It's going to stay on top of the stove until the pork belly is done. Now I have a little trick here that I'm going to add to the cheese sauce. Okay. Now that is a pasta sauce that I made, a tomato sauce that I made. Now that's just a plain sauce. Now we bag it up like that because just for this type of application. Okay. I'm going to be adding butter to this frozen sauce, some Parmesan cheese, and this is going to be the base for the cheese sauce. Okay, it's going to come out a little pinkish, all right? But I'm telling you, the tomato sauce does the trick for this. Add in some heavy cream. Now I'm going to use right now probably about 1/4 cup. All told, it'll be 1 full cup of heavy cream before the sauce is complete. Add a little bit more Parmesan to it, okay? Building up the flavors. Now, this is a mix of Monterey Jack and sharp cheddar, okay? I'm just gonna keep stirring this in. The whole idea is not to scorch the cream or burn the cheese. All right, very simple. You can watch it. As soon as you see it around the sides start to bubble, shut it off and just keep stirring. Okay, now we can add a little bit more cheese to it. Now, this is the point where you can make it as thick as you want or as loose as you want. I'm going to add a little bit more heavy cream to it. Like I said, 1 cup usually will do it. Add a little bit more shredded cheese to it. Salt, pepper, garlic, whatever you want to put in there is fine. I think it has enough from the tomato sauce. Now, the bottom of the Pyrex is, I just threw some cheese down, Parmesan, a little bit of butter. Now, I didn't show you that I added to the pasta itself, when it was sitting on top of the stove, some shredded cheese and some Parmesan cheese. And that melted into it, thickened it up a little bit. This is a great spot right now where you can use some of that pasta water. Okay, you can mix that in there right now, loosen everything up, bring it all together, and it will thicken back up again. Pork belly's going in. This is the first half of it, all right? And then we're going to continue building the tops of it. Now, you can take your time and put them in uniformly if you want. I'm hungry, so I can't wait for this right here. Is it a Sunday dinner? Well, yeah, because you know what? You can consider it a pasta dinner. Okay, it's got some meat, it's got some vegetables in there. It's comfort food. It's sit around the table, have a glass of wine. Me and Marie sit down, we chat. Okay, this is a great bring everybody together kind of dinner. Now, the pork belly is what I've added to it. I mean, you could put bacon in there. Pork belly is actually uncured bacon. And what you can put some ham in there. You can put whatever you want. Meatballs, sausage. This is your macaroni and cheese adult version. The reason why I call it adult version because the jalapenos in it brought a little heat to it. Add some shiitake mushrooms. I don't know if I was a kid if I would if I would want some shiitake mushrooms and jalapeno peppers. So there again, this is make it your own. This is my version of it, and you know what? It came out really good. It was really delicious. Okay, and I tell you what, there was enough left over. Now into the oven. It's going to go 400 degrees, 45 minutes, at least until the cheese on top melts. And there we have it. Now I'm a corner guy. All right, there you go. Get a little corner slice there and put it on the plate. This came out absolutely, absolutely delicious. I know I say that all the time, but it is. Do it your own way, your own version of it, but this is a stepping stone right here of what you can add to it. Don't be afraid to add other things to it. What a great, great dish. Now, is it Kraft macaroni and cheese? Absolutely not. It's better. So, with that said, dress it up here. You know I like to dress the plate up. You eat with your eyes first. Okay. I don't know if my plate choice was good. Put some essence on here. There it is. My version of adult macaroni and cheese. Let's give this a little taste here. Stringy cheese there. It was good and hot. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you next Sunday, the Sunday Dinner Show. Stay safe.